knows that it can be a scary road when you first begin. But we are in control of where we go. We are the drivers on our road to employment. And with Talent Match, we are able to go at our own speed. I started Talent Match in August last year, and since then, my confidence has massively increased. Just being able to join in activities with other people my age has given me a boost. It had been a long time since I'd done any kind of group activity, but I found Talent Match away days really fun, especially go-karting. That was like being in a Mario Kart. Vroom, vroom! But my life wasn't always like this. You see, I've been unemployed for about a year now, due to the fact that I had very bad depression and anxiety for the past 2 years, which pretty much took over my life. I didn't socialise with anyone, and I stopped going out, which was the biggest mistake of my life. Being unemployed is not a life anybody should be living. From my personal experience, it makes you wonder what you have to live for. It makes you negative. It stops you from moving on with your life. And not only that, but it can be a very lonely place if you choose to do nothing. I also felt isolated, like I didn't belong anywhere. Losing my mind, telling myself I was worthless, useless, and I should just give up. Don't give up. If you give up, you will feel more depressed, anxious, and at that point, you will have to take baby steps to get back onto your feet. I started by walking into town on my own, meeting my friend on my own, socialising with people I didn't know. And after a year of taking those steps, I got more and more confident. Although I still had depression, I didn't let that stop me from moving forward. So last year, in August, I went to the doctors to get assessed for ADHD and Asperger's, because I knew something was not right with me. But I finally found out after so many years that I do have Asperger's. It was such a relief after knowing, like a weight lifted off my shoulders. But just because I have Asperger's, did that stop me from pursuing what I wanted to do? No, it didn't. And that goes for each and every one of you in this room. If you want to do something that you love, go out there and grab it. I've also been given some very clear directions to help me get into the music and acting business through Talent Match. I've uploaded my music to the BBC Introducing website, and since then, my song has been played on BBC Radio Northampton, and I've been interviewed on Corby Radio. I decided on New Year's Eve that this was going to be my year. I'm on the right track, and I'm excited to be playing at festivals this summer. I've taken many steps to get this far. If you trust yourself and believe in yourself, anything can happen.
Can you read it for me?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Before I joined Talent Match, I felt really negative about everything. I felt like I would never find a job. Since joining Talent Match, I've made new friends by going on away days. I especially enjoyed the West Ham away day because I learned important things to do with teamwork. The biggest thing I learned was that I have more confidence when working as part of a team. Talent Match has given me the confidence to apply for my English and maths courses. They have given me the support I need. You get as much hard work from them as you give. The champions have always helped me out. The time and the effort they put in to help me makes me smile. If it wasn't for them, I wouldn't be so positive.
Before joining Talent Match, I was with the Princess Trust. Didn't do much in my spare time. Was at the Princess Trust. Josh, that's over there, came and did a presentation which I found very interesting, and it definitely won me over. So I joined the Talent Match project, obviously. There was free stuff, so that also helped to join. the project. Plus, I felt like I was going to reach a dead end after the Princess Trust. During my journey with Talent Match, I have done lots of things like my mystery tours, away days, job clubs, had one-to-ones, meetings with my champion Sarah, who's over there. The most enjoyable part of my journey was working with Sarah, learning my driving theory test. We did practical tests and at the office, but then Sarah also took me out in her car so I could learn it through doing it too, which really helped me. I really feel like I have got all the help I have needed so far when I have needed it the most. Sarah has never given up and has supported me all through my employment and learning new things. Sarah also she also offered opportunities that she thinks will help me more, which I have really enjoyed. I really struggled with reading and writing, which I think has stopped me from doing things that I have wanted to do in life and has held me back from pushing myself further. But with the help of Talent Match, I have become more confident and gained employment, which I have been in for a year. I work at McDonald's and I've been there for a year. Oh yeah, okay. I think that, the support from everyone at Talent Match was a big help for me getting a job, as I had a mock interview with Sasha, which really helped for my real interview, as she made it very similar to the real thing. In the future, I wish to stay in employment either at McDonald's or somewhere else, and also have a family with Logan.
I don't know who he is. Presentation, very interesting, and knew that when the Princess Trust finished, I wanted something to do, so I joined the project. I knew joining Talent Match would be good for me because I wanted to try and find employment, but I had to keep motivated, which I knew the champions would help me with. Whilst on the project, I've done lots of things too, like mystery tours, had one-to-ones with my champion Emma, and met with Sarah for driving theory sessions that she did with Alice, as I hope to do my driving theory test soon. The best thing about Talent Match is the friendliness of the champions, as it makes life easier to speak to any of them about what is happening with my job. The champions are always very welcoming when I come into the office. When I got my job, I came into Talent Match office and the champions celebrated my employment and success with me, as my mother was on holiday, so I didn't have anyone to celebrate with me. I was alone. I had got some forms from Tesco to fill out, which I knew I was going to struggle with, so Sarah sat with me and we did it together. Sarah was definitely my lifesaver on that day.
My head's going to blow off soon.
My first job at Tesco wasn't a success, but Tesco offered me another job with them, which I'm really enjoying, and I'm so glad that I changed roles, as I'm much happier. I struggle with the maths, which limits some things I would like to improve in life, but the encouragement from the champions keeps me motivated. In the future, I'd like to stay in employment, pass my driving test, become a lorry driver and start a family with this one.
I like them really.